Alrighty, day 5 of the 75 hard. We got a few things we need to touch on, but before we get started, I need to thank today's sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends. I'm fucking kidding. Okay, a couple things we need to touch on today is today's weight. Yesterday's weight, we finished on 92.2. Today we checked in at 94.9. 2.7 kilo turnaround. Wasn't happy with it, so I had myself a cup of coffee, got my bowels moving, went to the toilet, dropped a 1 kilo log, so we're finishing today on 93.9 kilos. You're welcome for that imagery. Second workout of the day done today. Weights this morning, cardio tonight. Topping and tailing the day, which is I'm finding integral to my success. I'm starting to recognize some benefits of the 75 hard on day 5. One of them which is specifically with running, since one of the exercise sessions has to be outside. I've just elected to do running because I need to do cardio. And I'm finding that I'm really okay with putting one step in front of the other. And I think it's integral to acknowledge just how important that is. Of all the great things in humanity that have been achieved, it always started with one step. So, on the path to greatness, it is littered with millions or billions of small steps. And the 75 hard is reinforcing me to make sure that every single day I am taking small steps on the path that I have chosen. And I think there's just a bit of pride in myself for making it to day 5. But at the same time, I need to remain constant. Because something that I've recognized in the past is celebrating my wins too hard. I think it's important to celebrate your wins, but I've fallen into the trap of celebrating, and by proxy, redrawing the finish line and drawing it earlier. When I've tried to lose weight and I've set a goal for myself, I was 106 kilos last year. I'm now 93.9 after the log, and I wanted to get down to 84. In a matter of 6 weeks, I lost 14 kilos and got down to 92. I'm still there. I'm still in that area because I started celebrating and I let myself have a cheat meal, which turned into another one, which turned into I guess this is a break now. We'll jump back on the diet and on the training regime and in a bit. I've done it for 4 or 5 days. You know what? Let's give it a week. Let's just call it a week. We'll take a week off. And then the next day comes, well, you know what, actually school holidays are usually about 2 weeks long, so let's make it a proper, like everyone else, a 2-week break, and then we'll jump back on. You're just lying to yourself. So though I am proud in this moment, I need to keep my head down and keep working and understand that I may be in unknown waters, but the goal is to remain in unknown waters, to keep venturing further, to keep reaching out to things that I haven't done yet. Don't get familiar, don't get comfortable. I want to live. I want to be comfortable with discomfort. I want that to be my familiarity. And I think I'm starting to get there. Another change that I have noticed with the 75 hard is taking action. Being intentional, setting tasks every day that you have to hit I'm starting to get more and more proactive. I sat down today after doing some online training for my job to schedule. I never schedule, but I am now. I started, and then I realized I still have to go for a run, so I did that before it got too late, because that is the harder thing to do, and scheduling is not urgent. I've made it to 26 with doing bare minimum. One more day won't hurt. But I'm finding it is giving me my power back, and I'm recognizing and valuing my time more. I know, and it's very apparent to me. It's like I've been brought back into the conscious mind again, that I'm when I'm chasing a dopamine hit. I know when I go on social media, I'm going, ooh, here we go, a time sink. How much time are we going to waste here? But the great thing is that I'm conscious of it, and I'm more aware, and I'm starting to say, cool, that's it. I've done 10 minutes. I've done 15 minutes on social media of just scrolling Instagram reels. I feel caught up. I found what I was looking for. That's enough. Now let's discuss a goal of mine, because you all want to hear about my goals. Or if this video gets 1 view, you want to hear about my goals. Or if this video gets no views, I'm going to talk about my goals. One of them is, what are the qualities of person you want to be? And I used to be, at least as far as acting, I've said a number of times, I want to be the world's best, or one of the world's best, because best is subjective. But it can be reflected in critical acclaim. It can be reflected in number of films that you're included in. It can be in diversity. So if you're doing stage, and you're doing television and film, and you're doing musicals, and you're doing advertisements, if you're expansive, it can be in longevity, how you could be working for 60, 80, that's the goal. That's one of the goals, is to be working in this industry until I'm fucking dead. I'm 26 and I haven't started, but when I'm in there, I'm not coming out. Anyways, there are a number of factors, and I wanted to be the world's best, and I thought I had to produce quality. While not wrong, I think it is the wrong thing to make your priority, to focus on. And I thought, there are actors out there who I don't think are too great, but they keep getting hired, they keep getting roles, and they keep getting films. And I think the secret is consistency. So I've made that my focus, and I think the 75 hard induces that kind of belief. That practice, I should say. Consistency. I can't remember who said it, but they said, I should take care of the quantity, and the great being, the creative, the muse, the God, whatever you believe or worship is out there, let them take care of the quality. They have plans for your life. All you can do is either show up or not show up. And the degree to which you live out whatever was predetermined for you, if you believe in that, is dependent upon if you show up, or how much you show up, how consistently you show up. They say God has plans for your life, and they are grand. And yet so many people live pretty dismally. And it's because they didn't show up. I think it's just recognizing at the end of the day, I can either take action or I can not take action. And I'm 26 now, and I believe I have lived a life, enough of a life to recognize what happens by not taking action. So all I can do now is take action. Even though I don't know the end results, I know that I just need to keep putting one foot in front of the other and going further than I have ever gone before. If I do that, I will get results of something I have never had before. And what I have never had before is a paid acting gig. So hopefully that's where I'm headed. That's all for today. I appreciate anyone that's tuning in. I'll see you tomorrow for day 6. To the day 5 betters that believed I wouldn't make it to day 6, go fuck yourself. Have a good night. I still got to read. Still need to do my 10 pages. Actually, and I still have another 1.5 liters of water to get down, and it's fucking 8 o'clock now. So I might be up for a bit longer trying to get that liquid in me. Anyways, have a good night.